All right, well, we're going to read this book to help us learn about how sound travels. As we read this book, we're going to do some visualizing, okay? And I'll let you know when that happens. The book is called Sound on the Move by Emily Gibson and Tessellay Jen. How do animals communicate? Big or small, animals all over the world communicate. Animals communicate for many reasons. They communicate to find mates, to send warnings, and more. Animals can send some messages using body languages and other signals. However, they often need to rely on sound. Different kinds of animals make many different kinds of sounds. Still, animal sounds all have one thing in common. All of these sounds have to travel to reach other animals. Sometimes animal sounds have to travel very long distances. How do humans communicate? Now, on this picture, there is a caption. So let's just read that. It says, like other animals, we have structures that help us make sounds. And then there's a picture. And right here, it has the voice box and it's pointing to it. That's right here, the voice box. In fact, if you touch your finger to your voice box gently, you feel something, which we'll talk about in a minute. And then we have on this visual, we have the mouth and then the lungs. How do humans communicate? Just like other animals, humans have lots of different ways to communicate. We can point, smile, frown, laugh, or even cry. Of course, we also talk. When we talk, we form words with the mouth, but that's not all. To speak, we push out air out of the lungs, up the throat, and out of the mouth. Along the way, the air moves through a structure in the throat called the voice box. Okay, here is where you are going to do some visualizing, okay? In this next paragraph. As the air from the lungs passes through the voice box, it vibrates the vocal cords so that the air is coming up through the lungs. It vibrates the vocal cords. The vocal cords are flaps of skin and muscle on the sides of the voice box. The vibration of the vocal cords creates sound. The sound travels up the throat, out the mouth, and through the air until it reaches the person who hears us. Person is the listener. As you read this book, make sure you notice that the structures some animals use to communicate are similar to the structures humans use. Of course, you'll also see some big differences in the ways animals make sounds to communicate. As you read this book, I want you to really visualize this happening, okay? Because it'll help you better understand what's happening. Even though we can't actually see sound, we sure can visualize to see how it travels, just like we did right now. Okay? On the next slide, you're going to see a link where the book is read to you, or if you would rather read the book on your own, you can click that link.